Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's the table. This represents section 1, this represents section 2, this represents section 3, and this represents section 4. So this is it 20 plus 54 to 21 plus 00?
Yep.
This is 21 plus 00 to 22 plus 00, 22 plus 00 to 23 plus 00, and 23 plus 00 to 23 plus 57. So we know what the L's are. We know this is 46 feet. We know that this is 57 feet. We know this is 100 feet. We know this is 100 feet. The little d's, we know these two are full stations, so it's got to be 15 degrees up 00 minutes because it's the degree by the arc, degree of curvature of the arc definition. In order to find D1 and D2, I need to use that equation. D is to 100, sorry, dA is to 100, and that's 15, right, degrees is to 100 feet, as D is to whatever it happens to be. So here we'll put D to N, sub N is Ln. So if we plug 46 feet in here, we could solve for what Dn is. And what it turns out to be is 6 degrees 54 minutes. So you should calculate it and make sure that you're getting the same answer. For D4, here, I'm putting in L4 of 57 feet, and I get an 8:33. 8 degrees 33 minutes. And now, if I added all these up, what should they equal? If I add all these up, shouldn't the sum of this equal what my delta angle is? Because I'm looking at different slices of the pie, and my delta angle was, I'm forgetting already,
Pick me, I
oh,
know.
good, Kelly, tell me.
45 degrees, 27 minutes.
45 degrees, 27 minutes. Good. Good. Okay, chord length. Now, how do we calculate the chord length? Well, here's my delta over 2. Here's my R. And here's half of the chord length. So, the sine of delta over 2 is equal to C over 2 over R. So C is equal to 2R sine, and actually I shouldn't put delta right, I should put the D, little d, because we're working with little portions, D over 2. And in the end, I'm going to write down what the chords are, but again, you should check them to make sure that you're comfortable with the calculation. So the first one is 45.97, the next one is 99.71, and this one should be the same. And this is 56.95 feet. And oh, just for your information, because I wrote the units up here, I don't need to write the units again. It's just being redundant. Same thing here. I put the units up top so I don't have to write it all the time. So for each portion of that circle, I needed to know what the interior angle is. So here's my delta, and for my delta, for each section of that pie, section 1, section 2, section 3, and section 4, I needed to know what the length of the arc is. I needed to know what the included angle was, little d, and I needed to know what the chord length was. Okay, good on. Stop.